The Sachs Covered Bridge, also known as Sachs Covered Bridge and Waterworks Covered Bridge, is a 100-foot, 30 town truss covered bridge over Marsh Creek between Cumberland and Freedom Townships, Adams County in the U.S. state of Pennsylvania. The bridge was also known as the Sachs Covered Bridge at the time of the Battle of Gettysburg. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1980. During the American Civil War, both the Union and Confederate armies used the bridge in the Battle of Gettysburg and its aftermath. It is reportedly known to be severely haunted as a result. The Sachs Covered Bridge was built around 1854 at a cost of $1,544. On July 1, 1863, the bridge was crossed by the 2 brigades of the I Corps of the Union Army heading towards Gettysburg. The 3 Corps also crossed the bridge heading to the Black Horse Tavern. 4 days later, the majority of General Robert E. Lee's Army of Northern Virginia retreated over the bridge after the Union victory in the Battle of Gettysburg. The bridge was designated Pennsylvania's most historic bridge in 1938 by the predecessor of the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, the Department of Highways. After a plan in 1960 to replace the bridge, the Cumberland Township officials voted to close the bridge to vehicular traffic, while leaving it open to pedestrians, on May 9, 1968. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places on August 25, 1980. On June 19, 1996, a flash flood knocked the bridge from one of its abutments and it incurred substantial damage. An iron bridge on the Marsh Creek was also heavily damaged and another destroyed. A $500,000 restoration on the bridge was already in progress before the flood. An additional $100,000 was raised to repair the damage incurred. The bridge was rededicated on July 21, 1997. The Gettysburg Waterworks is the Marsh Creek site of freshwater for Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Originally constructed in 1894, the works were rebuilt by the Pennsylvania Department of Health for the 1913 Gettysburg reunion, when the site had a pumping station, a filter plant, and 4 drilled wells, one nearly dry. The reservoir is supplied by a 57.5 square miles, 149 square kilometers, drainage area that is upstream of the Sachs Covered Bridge. The Sachs Covered Bridge is a town truss covered bridge. The truss design was developed by Ithieltown of Connecticut and consists of wooden beams crisscrossed to form a lattice. The bridge was one of few remaining town truss bridges in Pennsylvania. The bridge is 100 feet, 30 meters long and 15 feet 4 inches, 4.67 meters wide. When the Battle of Gettysburg broke out in July of 1863, the town of Gettysburg was turned upside down by the brutality that permeated the land. Since a vast majority of Union and Confederate soldiers were young men, there were instances that saw some of them attempt to abandon their posts and go into hiding. One such occasion involved 3 Confederate troops who tried to evade the war by donning Union attire. Marching with the North near Sachs Covered Bridge, they were soon discovered as belonging to the South and were promptly made an example. It's argued as to whether they were spies, deserters, or outright traitors. Regardless, the 3 young men were hanged from the bridge's wooden support beams, ensuring that any Confederates passing through would see the executed men, thereby serving as a warning. As a part of the American Civil War, it saw tens of thousands of lives lost in the line of duty. It was a trying time, to say the least. The body count soon started rising to what seemed like innumerable heights. The makeshift centers were overcrowded with both the dead and the injured. It is because of this that Pennsylvania is known as one of the most haunted places in the country. So often do ghostly activities occur here that it has garnered the attention of many popular paranormal investigators and television series. While many of the haunted locations throughout Gettysburg get plenty of attention, the Sachs-covered bridge has become an icon and hot spot for otherworldly sightings and paranormal encounters. Its captivating beauty further draws outsiders to experience its mysterious charm. Many witnesses have come forward to report the sighting of 3 disembodied heads floating on the bridge. Under the dim moonlight, their pictures have captured what appears to be the ghostly apparitions of the 3 Confederate soldiers. The strong scent of cigar smoke has also been detected by guests, as if a soldier or general from years ago still patrols the area. Visitors have also been rattled by a tap on their shoulder, only to find that no one is there with them. The sound of distant gunfire is heard when on the bridge at night. This could easily be attributed to someone hunting in the nearby woods, but those same gunshots are often accompanied by cannon fire. Preserved for nearly 200 years, this haunted crossing stands as a historical reminder of life during the late 19th century and the many brave soldiers who used it during the Battle of Gettysburg.